All right, Bryan with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana. It's time for another Michael Jordan record collection video. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all-time records and one that missed it by $2, but it tells a story. Today's video, you're going to see some of the Michael Jordan cards that are still breaking all-time records. Enjoy the video, guys. These are very short, so pay attention, enjoy the videos. Hopefully some of these cards are cards that you guys own and you can sell at the peak and or sit back and relax and take some solace in the fact that you've got a card that's breaking all-time pricing records. Enjoy. I'm super excited to announce that the Cajun Cardboard brand has added another affiliate partner. It's BCW Supplies. You can find them at bcwsupplies.com for all of your card collecting, protecting, and display needs. Penny sleeves, top loaders, boxes, anything you need. There's page after page of supplies at BCW. Just make sure at checkout you use the promo code Cajun, C-A-J-U-N, to get 10% off of your order. And it is the record collection. We're only going to look at, what are we talking about here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I lied. There's 7 cards that broke records and one of them that almost did. Let's not waste any time. Let's get you guys cranking. As always, I'm using Card Ladder for my pricing data. If there is a mistake being made, it's quite likely user error. That means I screwed something up. So if any of these cards don't seem to be all-time records, again, these are public sale all-time records. Obviously, private sales could be going on behind our back. We have no idea what happens at card shows or on Instagram or whatnot, unless they're reported to Card Ladder. But these are going to be public platform records. And again, these are only cards that are below $2,000. If you watched my yesterday's Fanatics number 199 weekly recap, and again, these Jordan cards are going to be from the same auction, but below $2,000. If you watch my weekly auction recap, you saw we're seeing some Jordan cards plateau and we're seeing some Jordan cards come back. And these are big, big Jordan cards. The cards that we're looking at today are cards that are in all of our wheelhouses under $2,000, but it's still not difficult for me to find 7 cards that broke records just under $2,000. The first one we're going to look at is the most forgotten Rubies card in the world for Michael Jordan. It's his 1996 Skybox Premium Rubies. It's not Star Rubies, so it's not serial number to 50 like the other 3 big boys. This is just the Rubies. The first year, 96. This is a BGS 8 copy. It sold last night sold Sunday night, November 9th on Fanatics Weekly Auction 199 for $1,950. If you want to know how many of these are out there, not a lot, guys. I know it's not serial numbered to 50, but there's only 153 that have been graded in 29 years. Makes me think there's not too many of these out there. Maybe there's 300, maybe there's 400. I don't know. You guys tell me. But BGS 8.5 makes it a pop 18 with only 42 higher. And so that is the all-time record, eclipsing the prior all-time record from April of this year when it sold for $1,700. The next card on our list is a little bit more obscure. This is one of those Jordan sets where there's multiple Jordan cards, and I think there's even one-of-one parallels of all of these cards. This is the 98 Upper Deck Encore MJ23 FX. This is serial numbered to 23, not coincidentally. That is, I'm almost certain that is Michael Ansley guarding him. No, that is, oh God, who is that? Who is that guy? I remember this guy from the Atlanta Hawks. He was sort of a journeyman in the NBA, sort of a 3-and-D before 3-and-Ds were popular. Anyway, Jordan in the post, that guy's going to get cooked like barbecue chicken. This serial number to 23, Michael Jordan card sold for $1,800. And if you're looking here, I've got it sorted by price. These are different cards. So this is the M15. The 2 cards that sold before for more money were the M10 and the M19. So you can see there's multiple Jordans in this Upper Deck Encore MJX set, serial number to 23. This is the highest price ever paid for the M15. If I plug in M15, the highest price for a 9.5 before this was $1,600 from last October. The Predictor, a card that you guys may or may not realize is lurking down in the weeds in Tier 4 of the 368 card Michael Jordan Cajun Cardboard hierarchy. Guys, if you want the poster, if you don't know what the hierarchy is, wow, go check out the playlist on the channel. I think you're going to have some fun, and you've got to spend some time if you want to get educated on the 90s Michael Jordan stuff in that hierarchy. But this is a card that is squarely in T4. It is the 1996 Upper Deck Predictor. This is the scoring 2, and it's a PSA 10. If you guys have seen these cards, you know how miserable it is to grade these because it's got 4 very sharp points on the die cut. It's a great image of Jordan. This card, guys, believe it or not, is a pop 9. It's been graded 234 times. There's a 5% gem rate. This card just sold in last Sunday on Fanatics number 199 for $1,590, more than tripling the previous all-time high, which was $395 back when it was a pop 7. That was 2 years ago. This card just does not come to market very often. If we search it, how many times has a PSA 10 come to market? 5 times ever. I mean, look at this. It's only sold 3 times since 2023. So just a card you don't see very often. That's a recipe for all-time records, right? Next, we've got the 97 SPx Holoview Heroes, and this was my sale, and I am showing it to you because I don't believe the all-time record, and I think this is the all-time record. I sold this card on Fanatics Weekly 199 2 days ago. The BGS 9.5 was a min gem with a 9 for the edges. Mine sold for $1,590. I just don't believe this sale right here for $4,000. It doesn't make any sense. It didn't make any sense then. It wouldn't even make any sense now. So I'm going to say I think, honestly, $1,590 is the all-time record. You guys can comment below and tell me that's wishful thinking, but I was really happy with my $1,590 sale. I didn't even consider this a comp, to be quite honest with you. If you sort this thing by date sold, you can see, after the $4,000 sale, another one sold a month later for $1,226. And so it leads me to believe, we're looking at $1,530, $1,300, $1,226, $1,590. That sounds like apples to apples. This $4,000 here sounds like a spaceship. Doesn't make any sense to me, but call me a skeptic. 99, another more obscure card, even more obscure, is the 99 Upper Deck MVP set, and this was another all Jordan. There's Jordans everywhere in here. I can't remember how many, but this is the superscript. And so you'll see down here the superscript, and this card is actually serial number 225 in a BGS 9.5. That makes it very, very rare. This card sold for $1,530 on Sunday night. That is the only copy in existence. There's only one BGS 9. There's only been 3 graded by BGS, so that's a new all-time record. $1,530 for your number 186 superscript serial number 225. I didn't know this existed. I had no idea this existed. This is the 98 Upper Deck bronze parallel serial numbered to 100. I had no idea there was a bronze serial number to 100 parallel to this. I knew there was a 101. I guess I should have thought that there would be a bronze and maybe a gold, but this is the bronze serial number to 100. It's a PSA 9, and it sold for $1,500. And the reason that that is newsworthy is it's the only one that's ever sold. And the reason it's the only one that's ever sold is there's only been 11 graded 210s and 29s. Look what the last 10 sold for. $61. $61 way the hell back. This PSA 9 is now a $1,500 card. A good pickup right there. Really hard to find in a gem condition. You're not going to believe this. This almost broke the all-time record. It didn't. So this is a card that is not rare. 673 copies. It has sold 478 times. Just in the last 1 year, guys, this card has sold 92 times in 1 year. There's only 52 weeks in a year. So this thing's selling twice a week in a PSA 10 condition. The thing that makes this one special is that I think this one was a gold NBA sticker. It was. Here's what it looks like. It sold for $1,565 bids. People love the NBA gold stickers, especially gold on gold, and that's what the Emotion Intense is. This, again, is also a hierarchy card. It is in Tier 4 as well, and so $1,500 is the new number for that card. If you don't think those gold stickers matter, look at the sales prior to this. $1,171 just 2 days before, 3 days before, $1,220. October 27th, $1,450, but $1,500 is not the all-time record. It's actually $1,502 was the all-time record. Watch this. If you go back and look at 2021, there it is. Well, somewhere in there. $1,502.08 is what the card sold for back in 2021. So we missed it by $2. I share it with you because A, it's good to see that we're coming back to 2021 prices on even a high pop, really popular, high demand, really good aesthetics MJ hierarchy card, but also because it completed the smile. I invented this Cajun smile right here where it looks like it's a big smiley face, right? We've seen the FU graph. That's what it was leading up to 2021. That was a big middle finger graph, and so it came down here, right? There's your middle finger graph right there. But now we've completed the smile. We've come back and said, you know what, 2021, those people weren't crazy. I think I'm going to pay more or as much today. And then the last card is a PSA 9 copy of this 98 Skybox Thunder Boss where Jordan's pissing on Marbury because he can't contest because he's too short. And this card sold for $13.80. That's the new all-time record for the 98 Skybox Jordan Thunder Boss, another hierarchy card, badass card right here. There's a lot of these out there, 476. I say a lot. That's not that many, right? If you're talking about 27 years worth of cards being graded, but look at the gem rate, 1%. Look at the gem rate for BGS, 1%. Just really impossible to find it in a PSA 10. PSA 10's worth thousands and thousands and thousands. PSA 9, because PSA 10's a pop 6, PSA 9's got some value, man. 25 pop, 1380 is the new number, all-time record for the Skybox Thunder Boss PSA 9. That's it, guys. If you like this video and you want to support the channel, there's a few ways you can sell your cards on Fanatics using the promo code Cajun, C-A-J-U-N, all capital letters. You don't have to come out of pocket. It doesn't cost you any money. You just, a little fraction of Michael Rubin's money comes back into my pocket. And so that's one way to support the channel. An even easier way to support the channel, go buy a subscription to Card Ladder. I mean, it doesn't make any sense not to. Card Ladder is my data pricing tool of choice, and there's so much more to Card Ladder than just looking up the prices of cards. You can really get into the weeds. If you're a nerd like me, you can really find some things to do in Card Ladder that makes this hobby fun. It's cardladder.com. It's super simple to find. Just make sure you use the promo code Cajun when you do subscribe to Card Ladder, and you'll actually get your first month completely free. If you don't like it, then kill it, man. But your first month's free if you use the promo code Cajun. So finally, I can give back to you guys in a financial way, since so many of you guys who've watched my channel all these years have supported the channel financially. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. Again, the hierarchy posters are still available. Some of these Jordan cards we talked about today are hierarchy cards. If you don't know what that is and you want to know more about it, go check out the Michael Jordan hierarchy playlist on the channel and sit back, relax, and enjoy it. It's awesome. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. The posters are available. Keep collecting, stay positive in the hobby, and peace.